And we're live, baby. We are live. Once again, live streaming. Not a lot of traders do this. So please, 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 if you're on here, if you're tapping in, hit the like button. Now, I do have just one concern. The live stream feed has been giving me issues, so I don't know if it looks good on your end. If it does, we're gonna get this thing going. Let's go. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at, okay? And I know it looks a little messy. The chart off to the right, that's where I'm doing all the analysis. Chart off to the left, we're gonna keep that one clean for marketing purposes, okay? But anyways, this is what I'm looking at right here. We have some resistance, demand right here in this 44.17 level. So I think all these little dips that we're seeing, we're gonna see them get bought up. And right now, price is currently playing defense. Sellers are having a really hard time trying to push price down. We're seeing a lot of strong rejections. So if maybe we can make a lower low into that zone and then see buyers stepping in aggressively, then that may be a good opportunity to go in for long. However, if we break below this level, I think we could have some runway to the downside. That's kind of what I'm gauging for. Once again, I'm going to let the market develop and do its thing. Yeah, we had a very strong push at 540. And I believe news came out at that time, if I'm not mistaken. To the one viewer that's here, let me know if it looks good on your end. Or actually, I got 2 people watching now. Man, I really gotta upgrade this Wi-Fi, man. Looks pretty good. Amazing. Top comp. Glad to see you're here again, dude. All right, let's get to it then. We got 7 minutes till the market opens. Once again, I think dips are gonna be bought up here once we get down to this 44.17. However, I'm not getting in as we touch that level. We're gonna wait until we see what happens, right? Because we may just break past this level, and that's gonna invalidate my first thesis. But if we can break below it, that gray shaded area, if we can break below it, then that may present, some good shorting opportunities. But then what else we got? We have a little bit of resistance up here in these 44.27 levels. We saw here, give me 1 second. I was gonna do this. So at 5:30 we had core PPI, and then later today we have FOMC projections, FOMC statements, federal funds rate, FOMC press conference. Very heavy top level stuff here that's gonna move the market. And then tomorrow's Thursday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. We have core retail sales. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on these next few days. Am I missing anything? Do you guys have any questions? We got 5 minutes till the market opens here. Yo, before we get this thing started, let's hit the like button. I'd appreciate it, you guys. All right, so we see a very strong rejection here, right at 624. We see a very strong rejection as we made a lower low. So as I said earlier, I really think this level of support is going to be supported. This level of support is going to be supported. This level of support is going to be defended. And thank you guys for hitting the like button. The algorithm appreciates it, and I do too. So yeah, we're playing defense right now. We've seen sellers trying to bring price down. They just can't seem to bring it any lower. And we are supported by a key level here. So I really think, we could potentially see, higher highs I still don't have an entry. That's the hard part. That's the thing that I'm trying to formulate right now is I still don't have an entry to get in, but first confirmation is we come down here, see a strong rejection, and then we make higher highs, and then similar to what I did yesterday and the day before that, we're just gonna buy the immediate retest as we break past a significant opposing zone. But there's quite a few things here actually worth mentioning. This line here. Let me get rid of this shaded gray box here. This line here. Yeah, that's all right. Let's get this thing going, fellas. And we also have 415. There's a lot of people there at 415. Yep, right there. I just found the zone. So from 416 down to 415, that's the level that we want buyers to defend. If we get below 415, then we're gonna have a problem here. But we're seeing a pretty nice strong rejection here. But we do have a lot of orders just sitting on the sideline right here at 415, confirmed by the tape. I almost want to get in right now. Give me 1 second, okay? Just give it, because it's looking, selling is looking very aggressive here. So just give it a second. I'm gonna hop in this. I'm going in for calls. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm going in for calls. Stop loss is right at this low. I hate that I have to manage 2 accounts. It's not easy. Not easy to do that. All right. Stop loss is at the low. I'm going in for calls. I'm going in long. So stop loss is at 414.25. We're risking about 2 points here. And I don't know if you guys can see, I did make an adjustment to the YouTube layout. So you'll see how much I'm up in the position. And just for transparency, really.
Stop filled.
Uh-oh. Stop filled. Damn. I maybe should have put my stop loss just a little. I should have gave it a little bit of buffer here. I really think we're going to pop off right now. Damn. We're seeing a very strong rejection down here at this 414. I really don't think to bring this down. Let's get past it. Okay, you see, damn. Had I put maybe like 0.25, had I given it like just a little room for buffer, that was my mistake. That was my mistake, but this one's looking pretty good to the upside. Had I gave it just a little bit of room, just a little. I messed up on that one. I should have known better. I placed my stop loss right at the low, And you can tell we made that lower low and buyers just stepped in aggressively. We got to stay above the I don't know if you guys are looking at the anchored VWAP. That's the VWAP that starts in the morning session. Or I'm sorry, that's the VWAP that is calculated from when market opens. So if it's very important that we stay above VWAP, because if we come back down, we're seeing sellers stepping in and breaking past VWAP. So I don't know if you guys can see the guys. Oh wait, you can't see the. Okay, buying is stepping in here. Yeah, so we came down to this level of support down here. 44.14. You guys see how we just tagged that level? Should have put my stop loss below that. Anyways, moving on to the next one. We're going to remain patient here because we're seeing, sellers standing their ground. But once we break past 44.20, I think we'll have a clear runway to the upside. starting to become a little more familiar with the Fibonacci. I mean, it's not really it's not a difficult tool to use. But I've been learning what to look for when price reaches these levels, and you know, this 50% retracement mark is it was respected right here, 44.15 from the pivot low to the pivot high, and then below that we have 44. Yeah, I think the best entry would have been 44.14. We got in at about 44.16 precisely. Once we get above 44.20, I think we'll have a clear runway to the upside. What is this? 44.18. That zone I just drew, that's where I want to see price come down to so that I can get in for calls. Oh, my bad. This zone right here. So if we get down to 44.18, I'm going to hop in for calls. All right, I'm in.
Order filled.
Order filled. All right, so we got to stay above. We got to stay above. My stop loss is at 44.17. Right here on my futures account, I got in a little above 44.18. I got in at 44.19 precisely. But I'm only risking 2 points on this one. Let's get this thing running. Let's break past. We have a little bit of resistance up here, but once we get above 44.20, like if we can open above it, I think we'll be in the clear. And I know price wants to break past that VWAP. You guys, oh wait, I don't have VWAP on here. Come on, let's get it, baby. So I got in at 44.19, risking 2 points on this one. And we're going in long, baby. 44.17 is my stop loss. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Get above VWAP. I wanna see you open above VWAP right here in this 2-minute candles. And this is what I'm referring to, fellas. Edit studies. Let's do VWAP. Bam, that's that VWAP that I want price to break past. We just broke past it with some nice volume. Another level of resistance here, 44.22. but I think we've built some pretty good momentum. And man, had I been in this play since from 44.16, we would have been chilling. But I need to see I need to see price getting further and further away from my entry. That way I can begin to breathe. So once we get 10 points here, you guys know I like to trim a little bit. But the one thing that I'm going to have to gauge at, the one thing I'm going to have to gauge is this 44.26 level. We had a very strong rejection. When PPI was released, we had a very strong rejection, 44.26. Come on, let's get up there. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know if you guys... Oh, is this thing working? Oh, yeah, it is working. Nice. I didn't know if you guys can see how much I'm making. That's my individual options account. But I'm also working on getting funded with Apex. So I'm trading both options and futures. I'm excited to get this funded account though, because that's some real money. Like once I get a $50,000 account, you know, you're making a lot of money. And I'm trading 3 minis, so if you guys know about futures, you know 3 minis that's heavy. That's heavy size. Let's go, baby. Is it okay if I move my stop loss? I'm thinking about moving my stop loss just to feel safe. I'm thinking about moving it maybe above like 44.19. Wait, I got in at 44.19. I'm gonna just leave it at 44.17. I don't really see anything significant stopping it from going higher. This thing should run up to at least 44.26, and then we'll see how it reacts there. But there's no reason why it shouldn't keep going any higher. It's being a little stubborn right now. It's just gotta break past this 44.23 level, open above it. So I hope you guys are really tuned in, because I'm giving out some really valuable gems and giving out some free plays. Like, I don't know a lot of traders that are willing to do that. And I don't say that to sound like a douche. I just want to recognize the value that I'm providing. But I do appreciate the ones that are showing up consistently, like Topcom. Thank you very much. And just coming out here and supporting. I appreciate that, because it starts with you guys. Like when I have 1,000 viewers, I'm gonna remember the first ones that came through, and that's gonna be you guys. So thank you for coming and supporting. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. This is looking good. Come on, let's go. Man, had I gone in at 44.14, that would have been a phenomenal. This would have been a 10-point play already. Okay, so now I'm going to move my stop loss. I want to break past 44.25, and then I'm going to put it right at 44.24 once we get above 44.25. Right now I'm going to move it down to 44.20. So I've moved my stop loss. And then on my options account, I don't know if I should trim just yet. You guys don't have to do this, right? Like this is just the way I like to trade. I mean, but if we break past 44.26, who's to say we don't reach 44.30 or shoot 44.40? Like that's a daily supply, right? There's not a lot of things stopping price right now. It's just these prior candles that formed before all of this action. Let's get 44. Let's test the highs. I want to test the highs, man. I want to get high. Come on, let's go. We have a very strong candle. Very strong candle. I mean, we do see increase in volume here. But don't you come down. No, don't do that. Okay, I don't want it to get I definitely don't want to see it get below 44.22. Like I want it to stay above these levels because we saw a little bit of what you call it, a little bit of a fight at 44.22. We saw a little bit of a fight there. Buyers of course won and made higher highs, but I wanted to stay above that. Preferably 44.23. We got to see it stay above that. We're seeing a lot of orders get absorbed here. A lot of sell orders getting absorbed. Which is a good, I guess it's a good sign. Not unless we find continuation to the downside. When the homies can't hang, it ain't no fun. Now I'm thinking this could potentially dip maybe down to 44.20 and we might see some buying stepping in and support that, but I wouldn't want it to get down there. Especially because I don't really have a good entry. I think the best entry that we got was that 44.18. Um, and I don't want to have to lose all these gains that we've got. Man, I don't like this. Jeez, why are you giving me such a hard time right now, dude? I'm gonna have to lock in some profits. I mean, I moved my stop loss. I hope it stays above 44.21. Um, I moved my stop loss to 44.21. I don't want to have to lose all these gains, man. And we've already lost a significant amount. So I'm hoping that this little, we had a little bit of support here at 44.22. So let's see if that can hold, and we are seeing price hold that. I'm sorry, we had resistance. We broke past it, so now I would expect it to play as support. So I put my stop loss, I gave it a little bit of buffer. I put my stop loss at 44.21.50. Sometimes price just doesn't shoot to your target right away. It dips, comes back down, and that's when, as a trader, you have to make a decision. Hey, should I lock in profits, or do I just hold this position and risk losing all of the gains that we've gotten so far? But I like that price is supporting. It's being supported right now. We just got to find a little bit of continuation here. When the homies can't. Come on, dude. What are you doing?
Stop filled.
Oh, I got stopped out. I got stopped out on my futures account. I'm gonna hold on to, so you're still gonna see those green numbers fluctuate there. I'm gonna hold on to that. We got 5 viewers, but I only got 3 likes. The algorithm would highly appreciate it if you guys liked the video. You bought at 44.18, sold at 44.24. Very well done, dude. And it's a quick little scalp. Get in, get out. I respect that. My stop got filled right here on my futures account. But I'm going to hold on to this trade here. And let's see. I like this rejection that we just saw. You guys saw that rejection? We have a pretty strong rejection here. We came right, it's funny because we came right below that my stop loss, and then we immediately rejected. Will you come back live for Fed today? Ooh, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I'll sit on it for now. We'll let's trade this. Let's trade the first couple hours here. And then I'll let you guys know at the end of this video at the end of this live stream if I'll come back or not. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can break past our highs here. We're still holding on to this position. I'm gonna hold on to it. Holding on. I want, dude, if this can break past that 44.28 level, whew, we're gonna be solid. And I'm gonna trim at 44.28. I got in at around 44.18. So if once we get to 44.28, I'll trim some, and then I'll have some free runners. I like that there wasn't any continuation when we broke past this 44.22. There was no continuation, right? As soon as we broke past it, we saw buyers, buy it up. So we're still holding on to this position. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get 44.28. We'll trim some once we get 44.28 because I do see quite a bit of sellers up there. I'm gonna get a little greedy today. Let's see how it plays out, right? I know we got 44.26 here that's gonna act as resistance, but I'm gonna get a little greedy and go for 44.28. It ain't no fun. Hit the like button and share. I would highly appreciate it. If you guys know any day traders, what's funny? I don't know too many day traders. I'm here in Orange County. I don't know too many day traders. I know a swing trader. But, man. Anyone here in Orange County? Orange County, California. Sunny California. Well, it hasn't been sunny, which is very disappointing. But, yeah, dude, I definitely want to link up with more traders. It feels really good when you connect with someone that speaks the same language, right? That understands and has experienced the same things as you. You know what I mean, right? You guys just kind of hit it off right from the start. So let me know if you're in Orange County. Out here in sunny California. Man, that 44.14, man, that thing, that thing played out. It played. I know I wasn't part of the play, but it feels good when when you saw it, right? I just made the tiniest little mistake, right? The tiniest little mistake, a 0.25 mistake by not putting a little buffer below 44.14. Anyways, let's get this break past 44.28. I will trim some once we break past 44.28. Ah! What happened? Strong rejection. 44.28. I'm going to trim some right now. All right, and I'm going to let a few runners ride. I should have been greedy. There's that 44.28 level. It's all good. It's all good, baby, baby. Can't complain once you've made money, man. That's very, very unappreciative. So I still got 2 contracts on here. Let's see if we can break past 44.30. I'm curious to see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens as we break past this level. What a beautiful setup, man. What a beautiful setup, honestly. Caught this at 44.18. We're now up 11 points. Just a beautiful freaking setup. And honestly, I should have... There's a lot of things after the fact that you could have done better. So I definitely should have stayed in this play on my futures account. And I should have put my stop loss at 44.20. You know, that was supported by VWAP. That was supported by my EMAs. I'm curious to see what happens at past 44.30. It ain't no fun. This is still looking very good. As you guys can tell, I'm still holding on. We've hit 44.30. We hit it to the T. Right, we didn't have a strong, I wouldn't say it was a very strong rejection, but we did see some increasing volume. Let's see what happens as we break past it. I want to see. What a beautiful trade, man. I just keep looking at the 10-minute time frame. I see those three big candles. It just beautiful. And I'm glad to see we got people, we got top comp making money. I love to see that, bro. That for me is more exciting than me making money. Like I want to see you guys make money too. There's not much resistance or supply up until 4440. That's that level that I have highlighted. I'm sorry, it's not highlighted, but it's yeah, let's adjust these. There you go. That 4440, that's that daily supply. I mean, we don't really have much in between except for psychological levels. The only reason we're having a hard time breaking past this 4430 is because it's a psychological level. It's a great entry for a lot of people, right? And then 4435, we're going to see some resistance, and then 4440, of course, I do expect resistance there because it is a supply zone and a psychological level. But we're in the green, man. This trade can't go against me. What a great trade, man. And I know a lot of you guys may be seeing the gain right over my head and be like, oh, that's not a lot of money. But don't look at the money. Don't look at the amount of money. Just look at the setup, right? Like, look at how much we capitalized or how much we captured, right? We captured over a 10-point move. It's about the quality of setups that you capture. It's not about the money. Because once I get this $50,000 account, once I get that funded, dude, money's going to be there. I'm going to be making on the same setup. I'm going to be making thousands of dollars on the same setup. This is just my individual account. I have a couple $1,000s in there. And I just trade options on that one. So whenever you come across a trader online, don't look at how much he's making. Look at how much he's capturing. What are the quality of his setups? Are they choppy, or are they something like this, where they just go straight up? Dude, this thing has just ripped to the upside. And I think it's going to continue to rip. We're going to break past this 44.30. And if we can hit 44.35, that would be amazing. So please don't let that go over your heads, you guys. Not about the money. It ain't no fun. Oh, come on. I like that we're finding acceptance in these levels. I just don't like how long it's taking. But we are finding acceptance. We're not seeing a lot of sellers stepping in, but we're also not seeing buyers. But at least we are accepting these levels. We're just kind of hovering here. We're chilling. All right, here we go. I'm getting a little anxious, so if we don't break past it this time around, I'm going to just get out. Did we hit 44.30? We haven't even hit 44.30. What's going on? I want to see 44.30 hit. Once it hits, if we don't break past it, like I said, I'm going to get out. Here it comes. Come on. Let's do a countdown. 50, 49, 48, 47. I'm just kidding. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that didn't work. All right, whatever. So we're just gonna sit tight. I want to see 44.30 get tested again. Three, 2, 1.5, 1. Dude, we're getting up there. We're getting really close. We're getting 44.29. Here it goes. There it is. Come on. Just there you go. Bam. Break through it. Break through it. All right, we tested 44.30. Fuck this. I'm gonna just I have my finger on the trigger here. I know it wants to break past it. I know it does. Oh, screw this. Whatever, I'm out. We out. Watch this thing just break as we get out. Oh my god, it happens all the time. You know it does. It happens all the freaking time. That's funny. There it is. It's gonna break past it. Jesus. It's gonna break. I mean, it looks like it's gonna break past it. We just munched through a bunch of liquidity. We just bunched through a bunch of. We just bunched. Can't even talk anymore. Yo, I'm gonna. It says I'm still in the trade. What's going on? Yeah, so I already exited my position. I don't know why this is still saying that. Let me load it up again. So what was that? We got in at 44.18. That was a 12-point gain. Not too shabby. I'll take it. Risking 2 points. That's a 5-to-1 risk to reward, or reward to risk ratio. That's amazing, you guys. Yeah, so what an amazing trade, honestly. What an amazing day. Well, it has been an amazing day, but I meant an amazing trade. It's been an amazing trade. Right now is a really good time to go make myself some tea. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. we miss? Oh, a big drop going against me? Nope, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, but I do like what happened right here. From 44.25 down to 44.23. That could have been a good trade, actually, looking at it. Because we had a very strong 10-minute candle here at 7. Right, which is from 7, right? So that's this big move up here. We have this transition and control zone here, which we've just tagged. Looks pretty good. However, we do have a few opposing forces here. So look at this. Man, look at that. That 44.27 right there. We've just tagged it. That's an opposing zone. So this is the tough part about trading, right? When you have opposing zones going against each other, like we have a zone here. We have a zone here. But what I like about that one is what I like about this zone, or I guess let me find a better way to word it. What I like about going to the downside is that we've stabbed really deep down into this zone. We went really deep into the zone, right? And this one, on the other hand, we literally just tagged it, which lets us know, hey, yeah, we have some sellers here. But then if you look at context, right? I mean, we've been uptrending. We just broke past this range here. This 44.27 range. I don't know. Is it time for price to go to the other side? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on this one. It ain't no fun. If we can see this level get defended, I'm not going to go based off the first push because I've gone faked out so many times. I can't even tell you how many times I've fallen for this. So I don't want to be the one to get faked out with this move. But if we can see it defend and then come down and make a lower low, then it may potentially be a good opportunity. But right now I'm going to just sit on the sidelines. We just capitalize on a really good move. So there's no rush into getting into any plays. And then later, with FOMC statements and economic events, that's going to steer up the market. So we're going to have some really good opportunities. And who knows, maybe I'll live stream. I don't know. We'll see if we can capitalize on another play here and see how the rest of the day goes. And then I'll decide if I want to. After that, I'll decide if I want to do another live stream. I appreciate everybody hitting the like button. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I think had I held on to my position on my futures account, I would have passed the apex today. The I'm just like $1,000 away. I would have passed it today. There is absolutely no rush. Yo, if you guys have any questions, anything trading related, please shoot your question. This is why I do these live streams. It's not just to show you my winners and my losers, but it's also to help you guys out. So please don't hesitate. And if you have a question, I'm sure there's other people in here that may have the same question. So once again, I encourage you to answer any question or to ask any questions. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. I gotta let the people know. I have to let people know about what's happening here. We're tearing shit up. We're tearing up the market. I have to let them know. So we're bouncing off of this level, right? We're staying below it. But you see, this is why you don't want to get in. All right, to the two people that are watching, I'm going to tell you something very important, okay? The market is fucking rigged, okay? It is meant for retail traders to fail. This move down here, this is retail traders trying to push price down after seeing a strong rejection up here at 44.30, right? I mean, just think about it logically, right? We hit 44.30, a strong psychological level, right? It's a whole number, and we see a strong rejection. So what are you going to see? You're going to see a lot of retail traders trying to bring it down, and then, oh, we break past support down here, 44.27. Ooh, even more traders hopping in. But little do they know that we have a demand zone down here. And you have to consider that we're uptrending, right? So this thing's completely rigged for retail traders to fail. You have to be very careful to not get faked out by moves like this, okay? And in fact, this is a confluence for me. For me, I've come to understand how the market works. This, for me, is a confluence. If we have a strong, sharp move, something like this, when we're uptrending in these same conditions, then I know it's retail traders. And what the smart money wants to do is have all these retail traders sell so that they can use them as liquidity and they can hop into these big positions. Because these retail traders, they're not going to move the market. They're not going to move the market. The people with the big dogs with the real money, they're going to move the market. So something to be aware of, and this is why I always emphasize how important it is to understand context. All right, like what's one thing that they say in real estate, right? Location. What's one thing that they say in day trading? We're going to make this up and we're going to go with it. Context. That should be the most important thing. And if you think about it, location and context, they kind of go hand in hand. It's just super important to know where you're at. Same thing when you're playing sports. I relate day trading to sports a lot. I'm a basketball player. Absolutely love playing basketball. Been playing basketball since I was a kid. And one of the first things that they taught me was understanding and knowing where you are on the court. Because so many times as a kid, you'd be taking shots like underneath the basket, right? It's super important to know what spot to get to, where to shoot from, right? Super important to know where you are on the court. And just similar to every other industry, real estate, trading, any business, right? It's super important where you are. Where's understanding the context and the location. So that's my little gem for today. But I keep preaching this. I keep preaching this because I fell victim to moves like this several different times. Several different times I fucked up and took trades like this. So that's why I'm trying to save you guys from doing the same thing. This is why I encourage people to hop on, because you will learn from my mistakes. When you're trading alongside someone who's been doing this for a long time, you're going to learn from their mistakes and you're going to learn so much faster. That's why you see so many people making money like right off the bat now, because they're learning from the mistakes of others. Someone's got to figure out the blueprint. Once the blueprint's figured out, it makes it so much easier for everybody else. So much easier. Yo, if you haven't joined the live streams, I'm genuinely curious as to why. I have people here making money with me. I'm dropping a bunch of value every single day. You have to hop on. So we're seeing a strong rejection here. We've made a higher high, just a few points, right? So this right here, as of right now, it's a bearish indication because we have sellers playing defense up here. Sellers are playing defense. And if we see very aggressive buying stepping in, but price can't go any higher, we're going to trap these buyers, and this could potentially lead to a pretty strong downtrend. So that's my zone right there. If we can break past that with some aggressive volume, I'm going to hop in. I'm going to hop in for some puts. That's my yeah, I like that one. I like that zone. If we can break past it with some aggressive selling, like just fast aggressive selling, and then find that immediate retest once we get below 44.25, I'd be interested in going short on this one. So you guys see that zone, right? Let me get rid of this one. Let's get rid of that one. All right, so this is the zone that I need to see sellers break past. We're building some pretty strong volume. We're seeing some pretty nice strong candles to the downside. If we can break past that, now we're not falling for the first move. Now this is showing the confirmation like, hey, you know what? Buyers are having a hard time making higher highs. So this is going to put a lot of buyers under pressure. Let's see what happens. So not something that I want to see. Like I wanted to see a very strong break past that zone. I'm very close to disqualifying this trade. But this could potentially be, okay, so check this out. So if, let's say buyers step in again, right? They step in aggressively, and they make higher highs, but then we see a strong rejection. Now, if we break past this zone here, this 44.28 down to 44.27, yeah, we'll see, because let's see what happens. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but that's one of the things that's kind of that I'm thinking about right now is if we get above 44.32 and we test these highs again and we see something similar, very strong rejection, and then sellers stepping through again, and then we can break past an opposing zone here, then I think we might have an opportunity to the downside. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high. I go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Can you take me from? Tell me what it takes, and I go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. I would want to see a break past 44.25, honestly. But it has to be aggressive. It has to be an aggressive break. This is my Ooh, baby, that's strong. That is strong. The punch that can, the punch. What am I saying, bro? You'd be surprised how strong two fucking black teas, two little pouches of these are. They're pretty fucking strong. It almost tastes like black coffee, like just straight up black coffee. I go so high, my feet. All right, so check out what's happening. Right, so we're seeing some really nice selling stepping in here. If we can break past that, if we can break past, I would want to see 44.27 hold and then break past 44.25. So let's see if this level right here holds. So you guys see the two highlighted areas, right? So if if the top level can hold and then we see continuation in selling, then I'd be interested in going in short once we break below 44.25. And I just want additional confluences here just because we are still technically uptrending. Technically, right? We're still technically uptrending. So, but I'm seeing some nice selling stepping in here. And it looks like 44.27 is holding. Let's see if we can break past 44.25 and then find that immediate retest. take me far. I'm a little tempted to get in here at 44.27, but once again, I'm gonna wait. If we get above 44.29, I'm gonna invalidate this trade. Give me a sign to reach. Oh, tell me what it takes, and I go so high on my feet. I already don't like this. I'm gonna invalidate this trade. Not something you want to see. Like if we have some real strength and some nice momentum, we're gonna break past these levels without so much hesitation. So we're gonna invalidate this trade. No problemo. Yeah, so that didn't work out like I expected it to. That's totally fine. Once again, that's why I wanted additional confluence. When we're changing directions, this is super important, okay? Write this one down, make a mental note. When we're starting to change directions, you want as many confluences as possible. And you also want to pay attention to why you shouldn't take the trade, okay? Something I've talked about many times before on Instagram and on the live streams. You want to make sure you want to be asking yourself, why shouldn't I get in the trade? Okay, so always consider that. But again, when we're starting to see a reversal in the market, you want to find confluences, all the confluences that you can, to back that trade up. Because the market doesn't just go straight up and straight down. Most of the time, you'll notice it goes up, it comes down into a pullback, and then it continues to go in that trend. Yo, I want to go over this trade that I placed right as the market opened. We actually got in at 44.17. My feet won't touch the ground. I'm gonna give this another 25 minutes, and then if we don't see anything by then, I'm gonna call it. But man, should I hop back on later? Let's see, it's at 11, right? 11:30. Why not? I'll hop back on later, and we'll trade the FOMC. Yeah, at 11. Okay, cool. Let's do it. We'll hop back on later. I'll see you guys right back at this spot. And but once again, I'm gonna chill here for another couple more minutes, and then see if we can maybe capitalize on another move. But as of right now, I don't really see much. We're just kind of stuck in between this little range here. We actually got Yezersky, top comp. I will be back on later, dude. I'll be back on. Let's do it. I'll hop in probably at around 10:30, 10:45. So I'll see you back here, dude. I'm only doing this because you requested, okay? So I want to see you back, all right? I want to see you back here, dude. All right, so clearly sellers tried pushing price down. We were playing defense, and now we're seeing a nice little move to the upside. We broke past 44.29. I like this little level here, honestly. I think I might play it. Let's go for it. I like this 44.29. I'm going to hop in this. We're going to buy. We're going to go long. This is more of a risky play. So let's do less contracts here. But if it gets down to 44.29, I'm going to hop in this for longs. And I'm not going to trade on my individual account. I'm only going to trade this on my futures account. So once again, if we can get 44.29, man, I almost want to say 44.30, but we just hit 44.30. $44.29 down to like 44.27. Unless this thing dips without us, honestly, because we have 44.30 supporting it right now. That's that zone that I'm looking at. I think, I think we might lose out on this one. Uh-oh, there it is. Man, you can't say I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I may not have got in, but I can tell when we have a pretty good opportunity, and this one's it right now. This is it. Once again, we were playing defense down here. Dude, think of it like a sport. This is something that I talked about on my Instagram. I posted a reel, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. We played defense, then we played offense. We look for that immediate retest. Boom. We're up 4 points from that 44.30. I wanted to see 44.29, honestly, but it's got some pretty nice momentum right now. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. I got the horses in the bag. And if we break past 44.35, damn, we're gonna test that 44.40 level. I should have got in at 44.30. I mean, it was a psychological level. I was sticking to this zone here. I wanted to see a retest of this zone, but really, like, if you're supported by a psychological level, then it's probably better to also include that. And we were just 1 point away, right? Just include that next time, right? It tagged it perfectly. That's what you want to see. And your stop loss was at 44.28. So my bad, but I did call it out. That was a really nice play there. I think we're gonna break past that 44.35 level. I think this might run up to 44.40. Can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I got the horses in the bag. here comes that 44.40 level. So this is where we're gonna see a pretty strong rejection. But dude, I'm smacking myself upside the head right now how I didn't get in. Your feet is slow. Oh, my bad, dude. Thanks for letting me know, Top Comp. Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna find. I don't know if Wi-Fi will make it any better. I know it has to do with, the device too. But I'm gonna look into what I can do to avoid this issues because yeah, my feed has been slow here and there. Thanks for letting me know, dude. All right, you guys, this is a really good time for me to peace out. Missed that opportunity. It's all right. We're gonna come back, and I'm sure we're gonna find ourselves a really good opportunity later. So stay tuned, you guys, and I will see you 10:45. Does that sound good? 10:45 Pacific time. So that would be 1:45 Eastern time. So I'll see you guys then, all right? Peace.